Hi guys, my name is Pratik Rathi. Thank you very much for being on the channel. Channel's name is The Punch and you're watching What Matters. Soviet Union or USSR was a force to reckon with which got broken down into various small fractions or 15 independent countries in 1991, including Russia and Ukraine. Russia is the largest country in the world, comprising of 1/8 of the Earth's inhabitable area and was the biggest country of USSR, while Ukraine on the other hand is the second largest European nation, sharing a large part of its border with Russia. Ever since USSR split, Ukraine has been trying to be a part of NATO membership, which was formed in 1949 with 12 member countries from North America and Europe. The aim of forming NATO was to curb USSR expansion in Europe. Since the split of USSR, NATO has got stronger and now has 30 member countries, while Russia is not a member of any such alliance. Since Russia and US both have superpower ambitions, Russia was getting jittery of the fact that what if Ukraine, which it shares a longest border with, becomes a part of NATO? This would allow West to build their military bases in Ukraine, and hence Putin has ever since been asking Ukraine should abstain from seeking NATO membership. And when Ukraine upped its drive to seek NATO membership, this irked Putin and he decided to do what no one would have imagined in 21st century. Putin had been building the troops, stationing them strategically on borders for a long period. Military drills in disguise of routine exercises were being conducted and the world could see it all. Nothing was hidden from the eyes in the sky. Until the war broke out, the mood in Ukraine was of chill and people were carrying out with their daily routine exercises with only few peaceful protests at certain main areas against Russian troops build up. Everyone thought of it as pressure tactic used by Russians to get their way until Putin ordered a full-scale invasion on 22nd February 2022. Since then, Ukraine has put in a stiff resistance. People are throwing themselves in front of Russian tanks and not allowing them to go. Turkish-made drones are being used to hit sitting Russian ducks. Petrol bombs are being made. International appeals at various forums including UN, ICJ are being made, and just about anything that Ukrainian government and its citizens can do, they are doing to delay the invasion of capital Kyiv. It's heart-wrenching. What West and Putin thought of a cakewalk seizure of Kyiv has now turned down into a complex fight to take down the pro-West government in Ukraine. Putin is clearly getting frustrated and has even asked his deputies to put nuclear deterrent forces on standby, as this is raced against time for his own actions now. In the meantime, Ukraine has signed papers to be a part of EU bloc. Croatia, for example, took 10 years to be a part of EU, which Ukraine is seeking to process immediately, which if passed, EU would be obliged to defend Ukraine, which could turn into a sort of global war with many Russian allies also joining the force. Russian ruble is falling with each passing day as the rare stringent sanctions are being put from West and allies with each fresh attack. Day 6 has ended and the blood has reached Ukraine's capital. Russia has intensified the attacks from all fronts and now doing indiscriminate firing even on civilian areas in a bid to take down Ukrainian government to surrender. Where would it lead? No one knows, but it has shook the world dynamics for sure, as no one thought of seeing a war with tanks rolling on the streets in 21st century. Various countries are sure to up their defense budgets, now with Germany already announcing the same. Taiwan is closely monitoring the situation as it sits on the same boat as Ukraine, with China intensifying its air intrusion and calling it as a part of China under One China policy. Just about everyone is getting impacted, and there will be new rules written once this ends. Time for us also to learn a lesson or two and be united and start building up a new India which can tackle any such eventuality. As they say, Be Atmanirbhar. Thank you.